Welcome back to Life Below. My name is Niels and we are continuing the series. So we had our first sponsored first look, and I got really addicted to it. So now, without the sponsorship going, I just want to play this game because there's just something about this where it's I suppose it's like the ease of playing it that just kind of like, oh, I just want to do a little bit more here, a little bit more here, a little bit more here. So let's take stock of the situation and sort of do a little bit of a planning for today. That's why I went to the overview map. We can see kind of what kind of resources, what kind of fishies we have. Here we have a little bit of a clownfish and a bangai, but we don't have much else. So what we want to do, our mission is to get 4 zones up to 30% development. These 2 zones are already, so we're going to be taking 2 more. I'm going to take this one because it has lots of coral matter. You can see full, but nothing here. So coral matter is really what we want. And I also take this one that doesn't have much. And we could also take up here. But that's a very hot zone. But let's start with this very easy zone down here and then start going into it. There was one more thing, and that was on this location here. We have a fish quest. So we're going to do the fish quest and then see what that is. Build 3 clams. Okay, cool. And was that in this one? Okay, so we'll build 3 clams in this zone. We'll just build them for you. I'll build them someplace where I can't really build anything else. So we'll build these up here. That should get that quest. And then now we need to go into... where's the new zone? This is the new zone. Alright, so here this zone has a lot of yeah, this, which is just something we need to reclaim because it's kind of in the way. It doesn't really give us anything, I think. There. So just reclaim that. Oh, wow. Also, all of that. Oh, that's actually going to be tricky to get a connection here. So let's try to see if we can get a connection. Moon corals, they need to be all the way over here. And then I need to connect as well. Maybe let's do like this. And not you. There you go. That should complete the connection. That's a sprout node. The sprout nodes are the most important, but we need to also make sure that we can actually reach in here. This is good temperature, good pH value, so we don't need to do any adjustments to this location. Arctic inlet. Oh, that's a different zone. So this zone is over here. So we need to bridge that gap here, all the way over. Oh, that's not working. Can it work? How does it work? Oh, there we go. That's the connection. Okay. Yeah, I do build it like this. And then the sprout node is here. Where's the other sprout node? The other sprout node is there. Those are the main ones. Then we also need to get this location tapped. Here. Reclaim. And then get a sprite well. Let's actually see. This will give us wellspring 1 sprite. Okay. Hey, we'll take 1 sprite if we can. We'll take it. We're happy. So now we just need to let this work. Oh, there's one more thing that was more important than any of the other things. And that's actually this one here. And I think I want to make this a priority because that means that they can start. This is a storage location, so they can get into this location immediately. Then quest completed. Ooh, we got the quest. What do we get? Biodiversity or pearls? We don't care about pearls, so we get take the 3 biodiversity from the little fish quest. In this zone, we also have built some fish havens. They are down here, but we don't have any fish in here. So if we look at the overview map, the Tor Fjord, then we have 40 available here. So we go to our storage and take these gray lures, and then 2 of those should be enough to get this going. Oh, here's a mystery rock. We'll take resources. And then we'll just go around sort of cleaning while we're waiting for all of this junk to be built, which will take some time. And in our new zone, we also have a new little quest. So let's figure out what this quest... Oh my gosh, it's been some playtime. It's a dolphin. Okay, what do we want? What do you want? Wants to play, have the water sprite play with it. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That'll be an easy quest to complete. And we got our spirit being brought back to the reef heart, and that will give us a little reward as well. We have a lot of biodiversity, but we can't do anything until we actually get additional zones up and running. So we'll wait and then see. We got the quest completed. What do we get? Biodiversity, shiny green, coral matter. I mean, I'm expanding, so I think I'll take the coral matter. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah. Because we want to expand. Look at that. We're actually expanding down here pretty efficiently. So I think when we want to build a location like this, we have to build it up. It's already at 20%, but we need to get it to 30% for this to count. So let's get some more area that we can claim here. Why is this not getting outside of network? Why is it outside of network? Oh, it's a heat coral. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want these. There. Then 2, 3, 4, like this, and we'll also do something down here because that can reach into the new area, and then also something down here just because. And this is still part of the network. Okay, so now after we do all this, we need to get some algae everywhere, and we can just build some. Well, we'll build it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a lot of algae, and then we need some fish housing, some. There, that's the housing, and some anemones. Let's also get that. Ooh, why is that not an option for building there? Weird. Oh, it's maybe another zone. I don't know. There, we'll just build 4 like that. Oh, I don't like that. So we're starting to get the fish havens in here. So let's summon some fishies, and we get the gray lures, but there is also an option because we're now getting some new kind. If we go in here, we can see that we're getting some of these. And can I craft it? That one? Yeah, I can craft the grass one here. Can I craft the large one? Yes, I can craft one large one. And the shiny one is requiring a shiny grass one, so we don't have that. This is also going to be saved because it's a high chance of getting sea turtles. We'll do the large grass one, and then we'll just remove a few of these so it gets a little bit quicker. Can I do more of these? No, I cannot do more, but I can do like the basic one. Like if I just click. Can I not do a basic one? If it's not a shiny, there we go. I can just make this one. That'll give us a little bit of everything. So we can do that. And we can then get more, and we get like whatever these other ones are that are not really active yet, but we can get it. There's. Let's start by getting some anemones. 1, 2, 3, 4 lures for those, and we get one of these large ones. Let's plop that down. We might get some new fishies, which will give us a good boost of biodiversity when this one completes. And we actually got another one. The green lure. Oh, the green one. Yes, let's also do that one. So they come over here, and let's see what they get once they are completed. Once they start luring things in. So let's see what we got here. That's the seagrass. Okay, so this is just the seagrass. We need these to be completed. There we go. The title, we got new fish. There we go. Lots of new fish here. And we got a hell of a lot of biodiversity. So that's nice. And if we look at our population in here, title, we're still 11 left, and there's no anemones left here. There's not really any capacity left, and not really any capacity left. So we've filled it all up. This one is getting there. Cool. All right, so this zone is actually also done, 47%. So we now need to find the 4th zone that we want to tap. This one is pretty bad because it doesn't have any coral matter, and coral matter is still what I believe is most important. This one is going to be the easiest. It's a low pH value, so you need to increase the pH value to get it there. It does only have 1, but if I take this, I won't get any more sprites, but I'll get some geothermal vents that I can't use for anything. So I'm going to use this one. Oh, housing. What? There's a housing issue. Okay. Wildlife will leave the reef if they don't have a habitat. Okay, so we can go up here and then say unhoused. Okay, so the fish hollow was actually way more effective. There's just room for that one here, and I will prioritize it. So this should be fine. Hopefully they'll get that fast enough. And there we go. Start building. Hopefully they will wait a little bit with leaving until I can build this house. Okay, so let's focus on this area here. We will have one of these and nothing more. No, just one. If you take this one, this is a little more of a challenge. But it will have... This is the volcanic vents, and then we have this and this. These are pretty easy to access, I think. So we'll need to go up here. Let's purchase this one. And we will need to... The first thing we need to do is we need to cool it down. So we need to get some... If I build that here, and then we're going to cool it down with some chill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that will get us something, I hope. Temperature is decreasing, and now it is... We have 2 of these working, and we got down to 29.6. When we have 3 of them working, boom, we are now in a viable state. Great. So, what we need to do is we need to make some kind of pattern here that gets us everything we want, and we get a sprout crystal now in here. That one is the next one that we want to work our way towards. Here, and... yeah. And we also built something up here, because why not? And something over here as well. Oops, that one. And then we have now connected everywhere. Well, we don't have this one. And then over in the edge here. Maybe that will be helpful for moving into the next zone after that. So this is a lot of just coverage here. What we want to get is, we want to get you fast, because we want more of the coral matter. And there's a little fish quest in our previous zone here. Let's see what we get. Build 2 algae corals. Ah, sure, we'll do that. If that's what you want, then we can do that. And we can build them in this area. This doesn't seem like very important. And I don't think this is the most important thing, but I want to get the quest completed fast. So we'll just do this. The beautiful thing about this is that as soon as we have a storage... Oh, right, we need a storage. As soon as we have a storage somewhere centrally located in this zone, then... everything just becomes easier. So I think I want to build that here. Right? That's like a central located. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I would just want to make 2 of those. So I get one over here, and I get another one over here. Yes. Would be nice to actually have one close to that. But whatever. This is what we have. You've completed the quest. And what do we get? We get some green doors. Nah. We'll take 3 biodiversity, that's fine. We got a lot of biodiversity. We can't do any science until we complete this expansion quest. Which, you know, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, shoreline gulf is too hot. That's interesting. Why is that, actually? It's just the structures that are increasing. All we need to do now is just inactivate one of these chill ones, and then we're back on track again. These are just... It's hard for me to keep this under control. Oh, right. These also need to be blocked. Or not blocked, but reclaimed. I wonder if I click that one too. Yeah, like these. This is just free resources. Well, sometimes. I've also seen that it can be trash, which is kind of uncool. So we'll get that. So we're almost done with the infrastructure in this zone, and what we can also do is go back to our crafter here, and we see now that we have some red grass. So let's get some red grass, because that's new and exciting. We get this is the shiny one, and we're saving the shiny ones for a later day, but getting the large ones for sure, and another one of these large ones, great. And then we can also take a few of this. Good, so once we're done with the infrastructure up here, then we will be start getting up. Oh, right, we actually got to 31. Oh, right, okay. Rebuild the ruined zone. Yeah, but you know, we actually want to get this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, and over here on the fish housing, we want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and not you. And that was the fish housing, and then some anemones. Yeah, this also gets some anemones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some anemones. That's good. Oh, a hazard is Scoria Delta. What is it? What is it? What is it? This. The pH level of the water is dropping. So if I want to get the pH level higher, then I want to build some alkaline. 1, 2, 3, 4, and these one will always be prioritized. Can I do a priority here? There. Okay, so these will be the priority builds. Oops. Just get to that. Hopefully that will be in time. That probably won't be in time, but at least we got a positive amount of resources there. That's very nice. So all of these are gonna come in pretty close, but they won't be here by the time that the pH value starts dipping. But that's fine. We're on the upper level of the range here, so it'll still be safe. There we go. We are stabilizing a little bit. And stable. What? Increased acidity. Decrease the pH level in the... Oh, now it got too high. Ha! Okay, never mind. We overcompensated. This is now at the almost the lowest level that it can be, and I have these already, so I think I'm gonna build more just in case. I'll just build 3 more here, and I'm gonna be one of these is gonna be prioritized because it might just get a little bit worse, but now all 4 of them are active and we're still at the lowest level of the domain of the range here. See, now that's good that we built it. I'm also gonna prioritize the next and the next. Yeah, see, now they start taking damage in here because the acidity is... Oh, look at how low it is. Damn, we need like 7 of these. How much is it affecting? It says acidic wave -3, but it's not -3. It's way more than that. And we're getting the last one inbound here. Good thing we built 3 and we're now in the safe range. Wow. And we took an awful lot of damage, but luckily we can do restore. We just pull the restore thing. Yeah, can we just drag it over everything? Or should this be increased acidity? That's crazy. It's even more. Okay. I have did not expect that it would be this intense. So priority on this and priority on this, and it'll drop off soon. So, well, we'll have them at least for if it comes back. Then we just disable them. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I thought I built coral reefs. I built acid corals. No wonder I had to build this many. So as these were completed, it got... Oh no. Yeah, okay. So that was why this whole thing was so weird. Yeah, so this is definitely not what I want. Disabled and you disabled. Then we probably need to disable these as well. Wow, so it was just... I thought I'd built coral reefs. Or coral things. No. Disabled and disabled. Right? So the pH value is fluctuating all over the place. We still have any of these available? This one still looks active. Disable. I'll just leave them enabled instead. Instead, I want... See, acid coral, and what I wanted to do was click that one. Algae coral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need at least one of them to be super prioritized, and then the other one also prioritized. Yeah. And now we have all sorts of... It's too alkaline. Yeah, no wonder it's too alkaline, because we have all of this still. And a new fish quest. What is that? Fish hollows. Fish hollows, and they must be built next to each other. Okay, well, they can do that. Don't know if I want to, but I can. Let's build them out here. No? Oh, that's outside that region, so let's build them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is fish hollows, yes. So once we get that, then we're going to be fine. We're still working on building here. This is the algae corals. We can't get any more fish in because we don't have enough. So we need to get all the algae coral done. And then we can get some more fish in here. We got a quest completed. What do we get? Biodiversity or pearls? We don't need pearls, so we take biodiversity. And we still have some unhoused here because we popped one of these stones, mystery stones, and it had a lure in it. So I am desperately trying to get... Oh, we still have more? Oh, so there's... Oh, they lured a lot of in here. Okay, so I need to prioritize another one. Let's see how many we have. We have 2 unhoused here. Alright, so we just have to hurry up and get this one. Also just desperately trying to harvest, also desperately trying to heal all of this. So all these things just take a little bit of time. I just wanted to sort of let it clean up and look a little bit nicer up here so that we don't have anything that's hurt. Good. And 2 wildlife left. But that's seriously, the house is just making. They are attacking a little bit too fast. But I think we're actually at a point where we want to go to this one. This is the mystery one, the ruined zone. So we want to purchase the ruined zone. And if we look at our overview map, then this one is the mystery zone. So let's unmystify it. Let's go. And something is here. That's indeed, and one that was feared becoming all too common occurrence. Okay. Be a great challenge, even the smallest of creatures can move mountains. Yes. Alright, so we now need to... I believe Terasa is well equipped to meet this challenge on her own. So you're leaving now. Okay, so this ruined zone is our next objective. But it is also not a bad zone, because it has these two things. And if we zoom in, so we can actually work here. The first thing we need to do is remove all these husks. I think that's just going to be a reclaim. Action run on everything. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that should not be a reclaim. Don't reclaim that. How do we... There we go. Not reclaiming that. These need to be reclaimed. This needs to be reclaimed. That one. And that should be everything in the zone that can be reclaimed. Yes. Okay. So that will be the first thing we need to do. The zone itself is pH value and temperature is fine. So we can expand in here. We can start expanding as well into this. And what we really want to do is obviously get some power lines. And the core of the zone is in here. So if I build and then build the... There. That'll be the storage location. So let's build all of those things. And you can see that this is kind of struggling because it's in a ruined zone. So I think we don't have anything else to build. So this should be built first. It should be the next thing to build. And then as this is built, and then this one will get built, and then you will get built. That would be a good start for this. There we go. We finally got it. Here we go. What does it get? What do we get? So some lost sailor. And what do you want? You want... move the lost bird to another biome. Okay, so we move you to here. And then we need to get the Forsaken Archipelago to 30%. While everything is losing value as soon as it's built. So that's also lovely. Why is this one not... Oh, it's because this is... Ah, it's not hitting. So that needs to be there. And I also want to get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will just... All of this will be done. That one prioritized, and this one will also be prioritized. This is being prioritized. There we go. So now it is connected. You have your power. And we're just going to be building as much as we can up here. And because I have to build it as quickly as possible, because as quickly as I get it, the faster I get to the 30%. And as soon as I get to 30%, they stop losing value like this, right? Can I heal, though? So this is... I think the main part we're going to do is just getting infrastructure here. Let's see, I can do... Yeah. There. And that should be all of it. There's probably some area up here that isn't done. Okay, so we just need to get this built as fast as possible and not building anything else anywhere else. Hazard is about to befall this new archipelago. The PS level is rising, so before all the other things we want to do, we have to get the pH is rising, right? Okay, so we need acid. Acid crawl. This time it is actually the acid crawl we need. That's not an option, so we build it here. These ones, and they will all be prioritized because otherwise they won't be able to get it in time. There. And we still don't have enough coral matter. It bothers me that we just don't get enough of this. We do have, like, where do we have one? We had one here and we have one here. So this one we also need to get, but that's easier said than done. Maybe we can actually get it from this location and then get this... Oh, that's not a heat crust that we want to make. Reclaim. And it is... They look so much the same. Like the fact that there's a blue, red, green, and then here... red and green, blue, whatever. It feels similar. And what do we want to do? We want to build a sprout on that one. Eventually. Okay, so the pH value is dropping. Oh, it's increasing a lot. So we need these to get in. There we go, that's one. That gets a little bit of help. I don't even think this might be enough acid coral. The good news is this will help. We got 2 of those building. Maybe we do have enough. So we're at 29% here, and I haven't even started building my fish burrows. I want to build fish burrows, I want to build anemones, and I want to build algae. So all of that is something I'm still working on, but we have restored it, and that means they are no longer taking damage. That's glorious. Then we can do restore all of that, because I don't want to look at those broken hearts anymore. There we go. Claim your reward from the reef heart. What is my reward? That is new growth prime beef heart. Reef heart. Whatever. And that means we now finally can... Yeah, there's too much dialogue. Gotta be honest with you. Yeah, it's way too much. So now we can research this one. Coral matter, pearls, growth essence, all good. And we can get this one. Because once we get that, we can get coral refinery, which means we can get coral plates, and then we can unlock pretty much everything else, which would be really nice. When this one expands, we'll also get new research down here, which will be some of the things that we really, really want. So this is our ruin zone, and it doesn't feel very ruined anymore. We are going to get some lures in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be for the anemones. And then we'll do some rubies and some grays, maybe. And I think if I build that one, then I'm going to regret it. So let me do that and regret it. And then we might as well just build some more fish caves here, because we know we're going to need it. So that will give us a lot more in here. If we look at it right now, this one, the Forsaken Archipelago, it's getting there. This one's also getting there. Oof, it's going way too fast. No, this one's going way too fast, I think. Doesn't matter. We'll get what we get, and then we'll continue. We are also back here. I am expanding our science facility because we're now going back into being able to do science. And we also just get a little bit more clams, because I think we might need more clams moving forward. Even though we do have plenty of them. Found housing. Someone found housing. I don't know what that bloop is. There's another bloop there. Don't know. Oh, maybe that's these ones popping. And... oh, right. That's when these ones complete. This one's a big one. I think I preemptively want to build one of these faster. And then we'll see how much we get. Let's see what it's like. Oh, yeah. 3 left, 2 left. Oof. Yeah, that's definitely going to be overcrowded. But actually, there's another way of solving overcrowdedness, and that is going from the Forsaken, and we do... yeah, okay, pause. See, the thing is, like, I can't see what kind of fish I have here. I can just see that I can transfer them, but I don't know which ones I have a lot of. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, you can say transfer amount, but I don't know how many I have. So, it should be like slash out of how many. Okay, we got more wildlife, so that's fine. We managed to endure. We got the completed quest here, and we also, another thing that's very delightful for once, for the first time ever, we don't actually have anything building in progress, and that means we will actually start accumulating the coral matter. So let's do this one, and ta-da! We get a nice upgrade. Lovely. And impressive work. Cool. And now we need to study the sea turtles. So that means we now have to go in here, and we can see that we got more research. But the thing is, do I want to get what they want? They want to tell us to get this research. This is coral caves, but there's also like other things that are really cool, like evolved moon crystals, because yeah, we do a lot of moon crystals. Vent crystal is also really nice because that is gives us some more energy, 50 energy. The evolved sprout corals is probably the most important one, because that will give us additional coral matter, which is always the bottleneck. So I think we want to sort of upgrade these maybe first, and then the vent corals, and then the evolved moon crystals. Like, yeah, that's a lot of things, but it all comes down to we can't do anything until we research this one, the coral refinery. That is the one we really want. So we get the coral refinery, and once we have the coral refinery, we're going to spam those everywhere. Well, no, maybe not everywhere, but we're going to get a few of those so we get some accumulation here. There we go. We got the coral growth is completed. We got a new building. It is here, the coral refinery. This is bigger than the other buildings. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they're also like ridiculously expensive. We need these. And once we have those, well, then we can go in here and say, what is the most important thing that we can get? And that's not the turtles. We don't really care about the turtles right now. We are going to get the evolved sprout thing, this one. Now, we got the growth essence, we got the pearls, we don't have the coral plates. Those will only come once these are built. And so we got our refineries going here. The last one is completed now. And we are also getting the first research from the refineries. That means the evolved sprout thing. And if we look at how much more it costs, it's way more expensive. But it goes from 4 to 6 for a normal. So we get 50% extra and it gets a ton of extra power. And it also has 30. So this is expensive. But I don't think there's any way around it. Remember, we have 3 of these in this zone, so let's try and get those upgraded. And if we look at here, then that was the evolved that one. Then let's get the evolved, the coral vent, because that's going to be the next thing. But what you can see is now we are here. We're going to be working on towards the sea turtles, and that will be sort of in the next episode. So if you find this interesting and want to see this keep going, then be sure to hit the like button. Let me know in the comment sections if anything good advice or bad advice or anything like that, and then we'll take it into consideration as we continue to expand. We'll get the turtles. We need to then expand further out and just uncover more of the story and yeah, how this game sort of evolves with different types of things like sea turtles, octopus, seahorse, and crab are like things that sort of are special food and special things. So we'll get into that. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care and stay effective.